Hi everyone, welcome to Melissa's Home Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy moist carrot cake. This is one of our family favorite recipe and can be used as a celebration cake or even to serve up as dessert. In New Zealand, we're celebrating Father's Day this coming Sunday, so this simple, easy carrot cake will be ideal to celebrate the fathers in your world. So we have here in front of us 3 cups of grated carrot, 3/4 cup of chopped nuts, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. We have 1 1/2 cup of olive oil, or you can use any cooking oil you have at home, rice bran oil or other cooking oil you use. I use olive oil and it just makes the cake taste even nicer. 2 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, 1 can of crushed pineapple, make sure you drain out the syrup, and 3 teaspoons of vanilla essence. And for the icing, we're going to ice it with cream cheese icing. So we have here 3 cups of icing sugar, 150 grams of cream cheese, about 60 grams of softened butter, 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and we're using 10-inch round baking cake tin and extra chopped nuts to put on top after we ice it. So let's get started. So firstly, we're going to add the chopped nuts into the carrot and we're going to mix everything in. So in another bowl, we're going to sieve all the dry ingredients. So add in the flour, so we're going to mix everything in. So once it's mixed well, we're going to add in the egg one at a time and keep mixing it in. So once it's all mixed in, we're going to add in the carrot mixture. Before that, I forgot to mention, please preheat the oven on fan bake for 160 degrees Celsius. And make sure your baking tin is lined. Alright, so we're just going to add in the carrot mixture with the nuts and the grated carrot. So just mix it well, and then now we can transfer this into the baking tin. So now we're just going to pour the batter into the baking cake tin and ready to bake in 160 degrees Celsius. If you think you need more oil to make it more moist, you can add another 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, depending on the flour content. So if you need to, just add a bit more olive oil or cooking oil. So now we're going to put it in the oven and bake at 160 degrees Celsius, fan bake for about 45 minutes to 1.25 hours, or until the cake is cooked. So now the carrot cake is all baked. It actually took about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So we just let it stay in the tin for about 5 minutes before we transfer them to the cooling rack. So to check that the carrot cake is cooked, you just use a skewer and put it in. Come out clean, that means it's cooked. And we're just going to leave it for 5 minutes to cool down, and then we're going to transfer to the cooling rack. So now we're going to transfer to the cooling rack, just using a knife. Nice cake. Awesome. Here's our carrot cake. Just gonna let it cool down. Probably we can't ice till the cake is cold, so probably about 4 hours. Now we're going to do the cream cheese icing. So using a food processor or mixer, we're just going to add in the softened butter, and the cream cheese. We're going to mix this until it's smooth. So we're also going to add in the vanilla essence. So we're going to gradually add in the icing sugar, just a little bit at a time. Just make sure it's all mixed well, and then we're going to ice the cake. So we're going to reserve some of the icing for decorating on top. So using a piping bag, I'm just going to save some of the icing before we ice the top of the cake, so we can use it for decoration afterwards. This is a very moist carrot cake, so we're just going to ice the top and then decorate it. Make sure the cake is at least 4 hours to cool down before you start icing them, otherwise the icing will melt. So now we're just going to decorate the top, and then we're just going to put chopped peanuts on top. A very easy, simple cake. So now we are just going to put chopped nuts in the middle, and that's it. This can be our Father's Day celebration cake, or can use for dessert, or any simple celebration cake that you want to make. If you don't want the chopped nuts, you can actually leave it out. So now here's our Father's Day celebration cake. You can just put any topper you like. So here it goes. Here's our super easy, moist, very moist carrot cake. Very simple. You can use it as a celebration cake and just put different topper on top. In New Zealand, we're celebrating Father's Day this coming Sunday, so I just put the topper for Father's Day on top. But if you want it for dessert, you can just take it like that for dessert, or bring a plate for dessert, or any other topper for birthday or any other celebration. So we're gonna cut the cake and show you how moist this cake is. What a lovely cake. So I hope you enjoy today's baking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I look forward to see you again next time.